Hey, what's going on? My name is Tim Leo, and I just wanted to recap what I did today. Today is August, what is it today? August 20th? I think it's the 20th. I'm about to find out. Today is Monday, August 20th, 2018. I went down to Marrero, Louisiana, and it's just a little bit south of New Orleans, and I found that there's a lot of people in that area that have been approached by people in my industry that are extremely mediocre. And that's what I want to talk about today, that and what to do when you feel lost. So number one, where there's money to be made in any industry, it's going to be flooded with people, right? Think of real estate, flooded with people. Network marketing, flooded with people. Digital marketing, flooded with people. Any industry where there's good money to be made, that's residual income, passive income, and lots of it, there's going to be tons of people. It's going to be a saturated market. You're never going to find a market for the rest of your life. You know, cryptocurrency, for example, stocks, trading, investing, real estate. You're never going to find a market where like it's an empty market, right? It's just a blue ocean, and you have absolutely no competitors in this space. So what I found down in New Orleans, for example, is that there's a lot of people, but they're not great. They're not excellent at what they do. They're not anywhere close to playing on the level that me and my team plays on. So we're about to absolutely dominate the New Orleans market. I'm very confident of that because just based off what I saw today, and maybe I just was working on a street that just happened to be that way, but like we did a lot of good business today. So with that being said, how do you as a company put yourself above the rest of the competition, right? Well, three things. Number one, you have to position your product in such a way that the consumer has never heard about the way that you do it a certain way. Like, I'm not really saying that right. Like, basically, let me say this. I have a product that I've put on the market in a beta test in the past 3 months that no other company in the marketplace has that product. We're the only ones that do it right now. And until it catches on and catches like wildfire, we've had almost 100% success rate in that vertical and in that market because of the way that we position our product. So that's number one. You have to position your product. You know, it's the same thing. Like, for example, like maybe selling cars, right? You know, you sell cars, but you sell it in a little bit different way than everybody else. So hey, if you buy a car from me, you get a Glock 19, right, included in it. So maybe that, and like a bunch of ammo, right? Or you get like the rim protection. Like, I don't really know the car industry, but you have to do it in a way that no one else is doing it. Make yourself different from the rest of the market. Number one. Number two, you have to be the expert in your field. So like, nobody on planet Earth, just kidding, let me take that back, because let me say this, there's few people that research my industry on planet Earth more than me. Like, I read every piece of news that comes out. I'm on top of everything that happens. Like, it's my life. Like, I'm surrounded by it. I'm completely obsessed with our industry and training people how to rise above like the average mediocre pool that most business owners are used to dealing with. Okay, so number one, be different. And do things a little bit differently than everybody else, or what we have is we have a product that no one else has. So for right now, we're killing the market. And number two, be an expert. So like, be the most knowledgeable person on whatever industry it is, whether you work at McDonald's flipping burgers or whether you work in fintech. Okay, be the expert. And number three, and probably the most important way, the most crucial element of positioning yourself above the rest of the competition and blowing the rest of the competition out of the water, the absolute best marketing strategy is care. So like, caring about the people you do business with, caring about like other business owners, like other families, other human beings, right? So I grew up with people that didn't actually care. I worked for one of the largest banks in the country. I grew up working for people that didn't actually care about the businesses that they were doing business with. Like, when I do business with someone, they're like in my family. They're a part of like my entrepreneur like family, right? So like, I care about them, and people like they gravitate to that, and they recognize that I actually give a dang about like what happens in their business, and I actually give a dang about them providing for their families. And so I'm gonna bring unique strategies to their business that no one else in the market offers, and that's why we're able to dominate the competition in an area that is extremely saturated like New Orleans. So my team can go into any market across the country and dominate the market because of those three things right there. And if you get that, and if you understand that, you can have a growing, thriving business in whatever industry it is that you're in. Now, if you're in a dead industry, you need to get out. And if you need ideas on how you can strategize and put yourself ahead of the competition in your market, send me an email. My email is in the link in the description below, okay? Number one. Number two, I talked with someone today who said that, like, Tim, like, I feel stuck in like where I am, right? I've got two jobs. I work as a cashier at a restaurant over here, and then I work, waiting tables over here, and, I'm just stuck, right? Like, I don't have like good options, right? I'm not in school, whatever, right? But I really love helping people, and I really love getting out and like building relationships, okay? So I believe that everybody needs the right vehicle to be in. So obviously waiting tables is not the right vehicle to make you 100% financially free. But let me tell you this, like, I have a friend, and I try to associate myself with friends that will take away all my excuses on why I can't be successful. So for this gal's example, like this gal, she doesn't have any kids and she works two jobs, right? Well, I have a friend that has multiple children and has built a multi-million-dollar book of business and is 100% financially free, right? While working on another job as like a bartender. So like, she took away that excuse of why the other person cannot be successful. Listen, guys, there's 13 million millionaires on planet Earth, and every single one, or like one of those 13 million millionaires, people whose net worth is over $1 million, like, they've been in the situation that you've been in, and every single excuse that you could ever bring to the table on why you cannot be successful and why you cannot be financially free, those millionaires have been in that exact same situation and worse, and have had the opportunity to make that excuse but didn't, okay? So what you need to do is you need to get friends that will not allow you to make excuses of why you can't be successful. Like, I have a friend that goes to the gym a lot, and like I don't have an excuse on why I can't be like a great weightlifter or like CrossFit athlete or just athlete in general, right? Because I'm a business athlete, because like I have a friend that like is extremely good at that. So like I have access to that. So what I'm saying is put friends in your life that will take away your excuses of why you cannot be successful. Listen, guys, everyone is a millionaire. Either you have, this Bradley said this today, either you have $1 million or you have a million excuses. Which one is it gonna be? So if you're stuck in your life and you feel like you don't have good options, like, that sucks, right? Because I've been there before. But whenever I felt stuck in my life, I just put myself in a new environment. Like, I just quit the job I was at and got another sales job, or I put myself in a different environment. I moved from Florida, the beautiful West Palm Beach, to the middle of the swamp in Louisiana, right? But I did it because I wanted to build a billion-dollar company, which is what we're doing today. So if you feel stuck in your life, I can definitely help you out with that. I've helped people from all across the country, help them own their own business and be financially free. I have a 5-day boot camp where you can actually come down here to the swamp of Louisiana and work with me for 1 week, and that week will absolutely change your life. I have a lot of friends that came down, worked with me for a week. I drilled them on everything from mindset to physical fitness to nutrition to actual business building principles, and put the tools in their hands to go home and build businesses, and some of them have been really successful. So I'm probably gonna roll out that 5-day boot camp sometime in the future, but if you're stuck in your life where you are right now and you feel like you have tools to be a great entrepreneur, I can help you. It's like, send me like an email of where you are in your life and like what you want to do and like your situation, and let's chop it up over email. Let's chop it up over DMs. Follow me on Instagram, and let's be great together, because at the end of the day, if you don't have friends that are pushing you to be the greatest version of yourself, you got a bunch of losers in your life. God bless you. Hope that helps you, and I'll see you tomorrow.
And cut.
Cut.